For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only two words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Cincinnati Bearcats taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcats offense will take the first swing of the game. They'll run this play from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Looking to pass. It's Burns. Snagged out of the air. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks. Last week, they've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Arizona runs out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The give. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Dropping back, it's Burns. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll leave it with him. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Petty. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And that's in Arizona.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The screen, and watch out. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The give to the tailback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. There he goes. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. They get to him as he throws. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force... Touchdown, Arizona! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And we'll have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. Hawaii ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory, and they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous unis. This team is buttoned up. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff to the lone back. Nice move there. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Burns. He's got it. Runs through the tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll sneak it. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's in Arizona.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Gonna look downfield again. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on second down. Sends it back in motion. Going to sling it on second down. Right on the money. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's in Arizona.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. He's in open space downfield. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Arizona comes out with another first down. It's complete on the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Arizona lines up with a first and goal. Trying to pound it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. The screen, he can go. Touchdown, Arizona. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Ready to try the point after. kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Cincinnati, 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Burns. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick strike complete. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Out of bounds at the 41.
Motion from the wide receiver.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The 1st down pass.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Lockett. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lockett.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now, this guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Burns. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking for the score. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johns. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to throw again. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll test the right side. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Looking to throw, it's Burns. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires it down the seam. Makes a grab for a big play. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. From the gun, the running back has it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. A strike downfield. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Got room to work. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Burns. Flips it out to the back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
On the screen.
And the Bearcats are marching down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On third and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, Bearcats! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Who cares about double coverage? Just get it in there, give your guy a chance, and it worked out that time.
And the receiver would definitely agree with you. It's a little bit risky, throw it in traffic, but trust your guy. You know, he's going to go up, make a play in the end zone. You can tell you've thrown that ball to him, and you trust him, and he goes and rewards you for it.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
Arizona, 14, Cincinnati.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the left. Creates a little room. Jukes his way for more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And that's in Arizona.
Red pass, it's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty.
And that's in Arizona.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it inside the tag. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Wildcats. Fit it in the window for the score. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Indiana managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Bloomington had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They go to the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick completion to the right. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And that's in Arizona.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working that left side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And that's in Arizona.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10, here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Bunch formation for these receivers. Scanning the field, it's Burns. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Balls at the 18. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Petty. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read, fighting off the defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Burns. He'll pull it down. Powers through. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to...
He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Wildcats! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Back to pass, it's Burns. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads it left. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.